Notre Dame faculty and student research is committed to discovering new solutions to local and global issues, and there is no shortage of partnerships all around the campus that help turn these visions into reality. The Center for Civil and Human Rights worked together with the Hesburgh Libraries to create Convocate, a newly launched open access research database that compares Catholic social teachings with international human rights law. Here to tell us more about the database are Christina Leblang and Tracy Bergstrom. Thank you for being with us today. We really appreciate it. And this is really interesting. So Christina, let's start at the beginning. Tell us about the kinds of research questions that you were inspired to ask or get this tool going.
Well, the idea of the tool actually came from two previous directors of the Center for Civil and Human Rights, Doug Castle and Paolo Carrozza. And they wanted to create a tool to allow for people to look at the convergences and the divergences between the two fields. They understood that the human rights field does not know what Catholic social teaching stands for, and they thought the world would be amazed if they knew, and that this would allow for opportunities for mutual respect and dialogue between the two fields. In addition, we understood that there was a complicated problem and a difference of language between the two fields. Although they share ideas and approaches, the language is different. And so that really made it a difficult and challenging task to figure out how to allow users to enter into these two fields and to see those convergences and divergences.
Now, what led you to reach out to the Hesburgh Libraries for support?
Well, we started with these two collections of documents, and we had the documents, but we saw the problem really as creating an online library, creating an online collection. We didn't know how to do that. We didn't have the expertise in all of the cataloging and analyzing the text, and so we needed to turn to the library for help on that end. Once we got further into the project, we also realized that we needed help creating the user front end, the user interface, and we needed something that would allow for users to easily search the documents, answering these complex questions and doing this complex comparative work. And so we turned to the library to get help in the partnership that we needed.
Great. Now, Tracy, when people come to Convocate with a compelling vision or research question, how do you even get started?
Well, in the Hesburgh Library Center for Digital Scholarship, we focus on state-of-the-art technologies that help students and researchers do their work in new and innovative ways. In this case, it was actually a project that touched upon multiple units of the libraries. We started out, as Christina mentioned, by helping to secure the rights for the documentation, and then to both digitize and to secure the access to these documents. This is what underlies Convocate and provides the backbone of its functionality. But as I mentioned, multiple units in the library contributed their expertise. This includes adding metadata or data about the individual documents, digital preservation advice, text mining, topic analysis. All of these tools that the library specialize in contributed. In particular, though, also the library's web and software engineering team built the platform upon which Convocate sits. This platform is an in-house tool that was designed to host multimedia exhibits for the libraries, but in this case was modified for a full-text exhibit.
Now, we do have a quick look at a video here, so why don't we take a look at how the tool works?
Okay, and you'll see in the video that the search results come back at paragraph level and a side-by-side comparison framework to do easy research of the documents and compare them on the screen as you're doing your research.
Now, what will students and faculty actually use this tool for?
Well, we imagine that first and foremost, the students will be able to use this tool, be able to use it in their classroom for general papers or be able to use it for bigger projects. We hope that students from those who are minoring in the Catholic social tradition through those in the new Keough School who are studying global affairs will be able to use this tool to look at a variety of topics and ideas. We also see the tool as being helpful for those beyond the classroom, for those who are actually working in the field, potentially those from like Catholic Relief Services or something, so that they can look at how Catholic social teaching interacts with some of these difficult ideas related to human rights and be able to put the Catholic teaching into practice.
Well, thank you so much, both of you, for joining us today and for doing what you're doing here at the University of Notre Dame.